You may have heard your whole life that momentum happens at its best when you're already in motion. What if I told you that your momentum could be even more potent if you started from a place of stillness?
Hello, and welcome to the Connect podcast. This show is all about helping you connect to your soul's calling so you can take action on it. Because the sweetest success is a blend of discovering your purpose with the inner drive to bring it to life. I'm Sheila, health coach, lifestyle entrepreneur, and mom of two, best known for my online wellness programs, mentoring, and self-love passion. Listen in for inspiring interviews, solo chats, and Q&A sessions that will move you past overwhelm towards what lights you up. Stop accepting good enough and go for your version of great in your health, business, and relationships. Let's get started.
Hi, welcome to this Monday minisode where I share an insight designed to help you live into what lights you up this week. How do you feel about the word momentum? What do you feel in your body when you hear that word? Is it a level of excitement that you feel? Or is it something that makes you want to curl up and rock in a corner? Everybody's different because momentum can be exciting to some and scary to others. It is so different for each of us as we lean into what our nervous system is trying to tell us. It depends on our past experience as well. So as you think about something that you're wanting to move towards and you're wanting to make progress on, momentum is required in order to get to the either end result or to the next stage of a project that you're working on or a goal that you may be wanting to achieve. And momentum is so powerful. It's incredible because when you gain momentum, things can start to feel effortless because things take on a life of their own. And this can happen. Let's take a look at a wellness practice, for instance. Once you get the ball rolling and you are in a rhythm and a pattern of getting a specific workout in or having a certain way of eating that is just, it becomes a habit. It's something that happens gradually over time and then it gains momentum and it's something that you don't have to think as much about. It becomes easier. That's the beauty of momentum. We see it in other things. Of course, we see it in our business. We see it in so many things in our life. And I've always heard, and you may have heard this as well, things in motion tend to stay in motion. Things at rest tend to stay at rest. That used to make me afraid of resting or slowing down, thinking if I don't keep moving, I don't know if I'll be able to get started again. And getting started can feel really hard sometimes. What I'm inviting you into today is to consider a different perspective. There's always different ways of looking at things when we give ourselves a moment to think about it. What if I told you that your momentum could be more potent if you started in a place of stillness? The beauty in stillness is that you can gain clarity about what is true for you and what is truly what you want. And when you can gain clarity on what you truly want, you can then map out action steps and things that you want to take to get you to your goal. And when you do that and you connect it with the reason why you want to do this thing, momentum starts to come from inside of you. It's not something just based solely on moving yourself forward. It's something that is like spirit driven. So I invite you to consider it this way. What if creating the embodied version of going for your dream life was more rooted than just going through the motions and hoping that something will catch on? I invite you into a practice of getting still with the one thing that you believe will really help you in one part of your life. If you feel like you've been really wanting to move forward in this area, but you've been feeling stuck, you've been feeling like it's just taking too long to get going, and so you just move on to something else. When you have stillness, you get clear on that thing that you really want to achieve. Start thinking about the steps that you need to take and feel into what that is going to mean for you. How's it going to feel in your body? How's it going to feel when you look at your life at the end of the day and the end of the week, when you have actually instilled these practices and taken action on them? If we start there, the actions become more easeful than if we're just pushing through into a version of maybe something someone else told us to do. if it's embodied, if it truly comes from what you really, really want, and it's connected to an outcome that you truly desire, taking those steps becomes a little bit easier. And as always, doing that in a group or with another person can be so empowering because you have someone reminding you of what you want. When you share that with someone, it's always been really powerful for me. So as you go into this week, I invite you to think about that one area of your life. I've been talking about this a lot lately, that like whether it's a habit or something that you want to instill in your life, when you really put the intention behind it and you get still in doing that, that is when change can actually happen. Because otherwise, we can feel like it'll just eventually happen because I'm in action, and then we never really get to it. Or we never really get to the full essence of what it could look like for us. We've just begun the grounding habits experience, and it's something that can impact you in any area of your life that you choose. And if you're interested, it's still available for you to be entering into. Please send me a message, send me a DM. You can email me at the email that's in the show notes as well. And I look forward to inviting you into a time where you can truly get started and get rooted in something that is so meaningful to you. It can change everything because once you do it once, you'll remember, hey, I can do this again and again. It's all about building that belief in your ability to move and shift and to grow. Thank you so much for listening. I hope you have an incredible rest of your week, and I look forward to seeing you on another episode. Big blessings.
Thank you so much for being here with me on the Connect podcast. If you like this episode, please share it with someone you think would enjoy it. Also, if you head over to iTunes to leave a review, I'd be so grateful. Let us know what your favorite parts were and what you'd like to hear more of. It will help us have a greater impact, elevating many more people to grow and succeed together. See you next time.